Good morning, friends, and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we have the second of two morning-evening doubleheader days. That's right. We're doing Statis Pro this morning, just as we did yesterday. And this evening at 6 Central, we are doing Replay Classic Baseball. I'm continuing the 1983 White Sox replay and looking forward to doing that. So game in the morning, game in the evening, and we'll see how you like that. Our Status Pro game today, this morning, is game number 2 of the Brewers' first homestand of the 1983 season. We're using the as-played lineups, of course, because if we don't, heads explode all over this great land of ours. Now, the opposing teams for this one, it is April 17th, 1983. It's the Kansas City Royals at County Stadium, not Miller Park, visiting the Milwaukee Brewers. The opposing pitchers, it's veteran right-hander Steve Renko for the Royals, and he'll be opposed by Brewer veteran left-hander Mike Caldwell. Yesterday's game was a good one. If you didn't see it, check it out. I won't spoil it. The Brewer record so far this season is 4-5. They had an 8-game homestand to start the season. Yesterday was their home opener. And the pitcher on the mound today, Mike Caldwell, his record is 1-1 on the young season. All right, let's get to today's starting lineups. The visiting Royals leading off in left field, it's Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop, UL Washington. Batting third at third base, George Brett. Batting fourth in center field, Amos Otis. Batting fifth, the DH, Hal McRae. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Frank White. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jerry Martin. Batting eighth, the catcher, Don Slott. And batting ninth and playing first base, it's John Wathen. On the mound, Steve Renko. He has control numbers from 2 to 6. He had 17 starts in 1983 and 8 relief appearances. All right, for the homestanding Milwaukee Brewers at County Stadium. Paul Molitor leads off at third base. Robin Yount bats second at short. Cecil Cooper bats third at first base. Ted Simmons bats fourth. He'll be the DH today. Ben Ogilvy bats fifth. He'll play left field. Gorman Thomas bats sixth. He'll play center. Charlie Moore bats seventh. He'll play right field. Ned Yost is the catcher today. He'll bat eighth. And Jim Gantner will play second base and bat ninth. On the mound, it's Caldwell. 32 starts. He has control numbers from 2 through 6. We are ready to go. 5 dice, 3d6, 2d8s, and we are ready to go with Status Pro Baseball, dice-only version. The pitch from Caldwell to Willie Wilson is a 111. That means we're gonna need an error check. And it's going to be on Wilson's card. A 23 is a base hit to center field. Let's see if Gorman Thomas has trouble with it. Gorman's E rating is a 2. And what that means is we're going to look at our chart. On rolls of 11 to 16, he's going to fumble that leadoff single. And he does not fumble it. He gets the throw back in. And the Royals have a leadoff single and Willie Wilson aboard, and we know what that's going to be. So, to attempt stolen bases, he has an A rating. We obtain a random number and refer to the chart using the SP rating of the men involved. All right. So, he's an A. Here's our random number. Caldwell the stretch and the delivery. There goes Wilson. Wilson! The throw from Yost down to Robin Yount is late. Wilson steals second base, and he's in scoring position with nobody out in the first for UL, who took a called strike. So let's see what happens now. He is a good bunter, but I'm not going to have him bunt here in the first inning. The pitch from Caldwell is a 5-7, so that's going to be on UL's card. It's in his out range. 77 is in his out range. He will be an RN against the left-handed Caldwell. That is a line drive right back at Caldwell. He catches it in self-defense, and Wilson cannot advance. One gone in the first. Here's Brett. Caldwell to stretch. Checks Wilson and delivers. A 4-9 is in Brett's card. 71 is in his out range. An LP, a 17 on an LP, is a ground ball to Cecil Cooper at first. That's going to advance Willie Wilson to third as Cooper makes the play unassisted. And Wilson is standing on third with 2 outs now for Amos Otis. Royals with a chance for an early lead, but they need a hit here from Amos. Caldwell to stretch, and the delivery to Otis is a 4-8. That's on Otis's card. It's a 53. It's in his out range. RN is a 26, and it's a ground ball to Jim Gantner. He's up with it and throws to Coop for out number 3, and that retires the Royals in the first. So a leadoff single, a stolen base, goes to waste for Kansas City, and the Brewers get their first hacks in the bottom of the first. Molitor, Yount, and Cooper coming up against Steve Renko. By 83, he was what? He was a former Expo, former Red Sox, former Angel. Who am I missing in between the Expos and the Red Sox? He went somewhere in between the Expos and the Red Sox, I think. Oh, Cubs. Might have been another one in there. All right, so Renko winds and deals. 4-6 is on Renko's card. A 64 is in his out range. Molitor is an RN. That's an 81. And it's hit to center and deep, driving Otis back. Warning track, but no further. And there's one gone in the Brewer first. Here comes Robin Yount, the reigning American League MVP in 1983. Or defending MVP. 5-10 is on Yount's card. A 22 for Robin is a base hit to right field. He takes Renko the other way, and he's on with a single. Now it's Cooper. Royals infield, a double played up. The pitch to Coop is a 3-11. That's going to be on Cooper's card, and that's going to be a base hit to left. Now we'll see how adventurous Robin wants to get. We'll show you how base runner advancement works. He is a B base runner. Willie Wilson's the left fielder. His throwing arm is a T3. So, first to third on a single to left. The base runner is a B, T3, 11 to 46. He's going to get there. I'm not going to send him. First and second with 1 out, and it's Simmons. Renko, the stretch. And I've got to mark Simmons, Caldwell, and I got to deduct Caldwell and Renko for their base runners. Renko's got 15. Caldwell's maximum is 18. Simmons at the plate, the pitch to Ted, and I'm dropping dice all over the yard. And here we go. Yes, sirree. All right, so we got a 6-6. That will be a CD. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? There we go. 6, I got extra dice now. 6-6 is going to be a C, clutch defense check. All right, so for Simmons, who's going to be an LN, a 26 on an LN is a grounder to, is a hit to first. So Wathen gets a chance to make a clutch defense play. Wathen's clutch defense rating at first is nothing. So he's a 0. Here's our infielders. 48, that's no action occurs, return to normal play. So we re-roll. Renko's delivery to Simba is a 1-4, so we have an error check coming. The 4 tells us it's Renko's card. A 57 is in his out range. If Simmons hit it on the ground, we're in trouble. 44 on an LN. Ground out to Brett. First and second, they're going to go around the horn for a double play unless Brett makes an error, which could happen because George Brett is an E8. So we're going to roll, and that will be on a roll of 11 to 38. It's going to be an error on Brett. Of course it's not. Brett gloves it, makes a throw to White, and the relay to Wathen is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, around the horn, 5-4-3 double play, turned by the Royals. We've played one in Milwaukee at a slightly less frigid County Stadium on April 17th, 1983, with your score, with no score. McRae, White, and Martin, 3 righties against Caldwell in the second. 3-6 is on Mike's card. 53 is on his out range. 45 for an RN will be a ground ball to Yount. Robbins up with it and throws to Cooper for out number 1. Frank White coming. Caldwell winds and deals. A 5-8 will be on White's card, but an 86 is going to be in his out range. White is an RN, and 86 is hit in the air to right. Charlie Moore in his tracks will make the catch for out number 2. Now it's Jerry Martin. Mike Caldwell winds and deals. A 6-10 will be on Martin's card. A 63 is in his out range. And 83 for an RP is going to be into center field and deep. Gorman Thomas is there, though, and he will put it away for out number 3 and a 1-2-3 second inning. We go to the bottom of the second, and we have no score in Milwaukee in Brewtown. Ogilvy, Thomas, and Moore coming against Renko in the bottom of the second. All right, here we go. Renko against Ogilvy, leading it off. The pitch from Renko is a 2-4. That's on Steve's card. A 48 is in his out range. Benji is an LP hitter. That's an 85. That is hit in the air to right and deep. Jerry Martin, warning track, wall, and makes the catch for the first out in the second. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Ben Ogilvy gets the Brewers on the board. Gorman Thomas now. Renko winds and delivers. Also on Renko's card, it's a 5-6. A 43 is a wild pitch. Bounces that one to the screen, but there's nobody on, so no harm done. Next delivery is a 2-9, so that's on Thomas's card. And a base hit to left field, rattling around in the left field corner. Willie Wilson's got to go get it. Gorman around first. He's going to take second with a one-out double. And now Charlie Moore. Renko the stretch. Checks Gorman in the pitch home is a 6-8. That's going to be a clutch defense check. And Moore is an RN. That's a clutch defense check for the pitcher. He is a 0. .71 is too high. No action occurs. So we do it again. Moore, Renko, the stretch and the delivery. 5-9 is on Moore's card. 71 is in the out range. 17 for the RN. Ground ball hit to Wathen. Gorman taken off for third as Wathen flips to Renko covering. And with 2 outs now, the Brewers have a base runner 90 feet from the pay station. But Ned Yost is up. Got to deliver, Ned. Renko, the stretch and the delivery is a 1-8, so that's going to be on Yost's card with an error check. 28 is hit to center and deep. Back goes Amos Otis, and it's gone. Ned Yost with a bomb to center, and it's 2-0 Brewers. Steve Renko hung one, and Ned Yost lost it for him. Yikes. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Brewer lead. Renko kicks and deals now, and it's on his card. 56 in the out range. 48 to the LN. Gantner. And that's hit on the ground to George Brett. He's up with it and throws to Wathen. 4 out, number 3. So we've played 2. And the Brewers lead 2-0 on the 2-run home run by young catcher Ned Yost. For the Royals, in inning number 3, it'll be Slot, Wathen, and Wilson 8-9-1 against Caldwell. Mike the pitch. Error check coming. We got an 11. That'll be on Slot's card. A 55 is in his out range. He's an RN. 51 is hit on the ground to Robin Yount at short. Robin Yount's error number is a 3. So we're going to roll our random number. That's an 11 to 21. There's going to be an error. Robin makes the throw to Cooper for out number 1. No problems there. Now it's Wathen. Caldwell winds and deals to the Royals first baseman. 6-7 is going to be on Wathen's card. A 72 is in his out range. 87 is a base hit. On our splits chart, that's a base hit for Wathen. So he is aboard, and Willie Wilson coming to the plate. Caldwell, the stretch. Checks Wathen at first. And the delivery to Willie Wilson. Willie's going to take a called strike, and there goes Wathen. He's trying to steal second. Yost's throw down to Jim Gantner. No, he gets back to first. He bluffed a move. He didn't bust a move. He bluffed a move. Wathen gets back to first. Now it's Caldwell delivering to Wilson. Wilson, 6-7. It's on Wilson's card. No, it's not. There's a base runner. We got a CD check. A 12. against the R.N. Wilson is on the pitcher. Clutch defense for the pitcher. Mike Caldwell is a 0 on clutch defense rating. So here we are. Infielders, pitchers, one of them. CD 0. 23. Hit back to Caldwell. He's going to turn and fire to Yount at second. And Wilson will be safe. Wilson will be safe on the fielder's choice at first with 2 outs. Now it's UL Washington. All right, so now Wilson at first. 2 outs. Wathan retired 1-6. And UL Washington takes the first pitch. And here goes Willie Wilson on the attempted steal. The throwdown from Yost to Yount is not in time. Willie Wilson steals second again. And here's UL with a chance to drive in a run for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Caldwell the stretch and the delivery to the Royals shortstop. We're going to have an error check. It's going to be on Washington's card. A 48 is in his out range. 43 for the RN. 43 for the RN is it into foul territory. Molitor over. He is an E3, which tells us that the error number for Molitor is 11-21. In foul territory, he makes the catch and retires the side. So after 2.5, Brewers lead 2-0. Bottom of the third coming, top of the order. It's Molitor, Yount, and Cooper against Renko. And they're looking for more against the veteran right-hander. Molitor's 0 for 1. A 2-5 is on Renko's card. A 35 is ball 4. So they walk Molitor. And now the Brewers have a chance to make some trouble on the base paths. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now for Renko. 7 deductions on his way to 15. Yount takes the next pitch. There goes Molitor. The 42 on the attempted steal. He is in there with the stolen base. The throw is late from Slot. So Molitor is in scoring position. And Yount is 1 for 1. Yount's behind in the count 0-1. The pitch from Renko is a 6-7. That's going to be a clutch defense check. Yount is an RN. A 22 on the clutch defense is hit to first. So we're going to check John Wathan's clutch defense rating. And that is a 0. So there's our 0 infield clutch defense rating, a 38. No action occurs. The next delivery from Renko to Yount is a 2-6, so that's on Renko's card. A 73 is in the out range. Yount is an RN. A 52 is hit to short. Now, with Molitor at second, the hashtag okay, so a D or E is out at third with the batter being safe, but Molitor is an A, so that doesn't apply to him. Washington makes the throw to Wathan, and that will retire Yount with Molitor holding. Now it's Cooper. Renko the stretch and the delivery to Coop. It's a 2-9. That's on Cooper's card. A 55 is in the out range. Cooper's an LP. That's a 68. Hit in the air to center, but not deep. Amos Otis is there and makes the catch for out number 2. Leaves it up to Simmons to score Molitor with 2 outs. Renko, the stretch and the delivery. It's a 5-9. That's on Simmons' card, and it's a 32. And that's hit to center and deep. Gonna be off the wall. Otis has to run it down. Scoring is Molitor. Around first is Simmons, and he's gonna make second standing. And it's 3-0 Brewers. 2 more deductions for Renko. And that'll bring up Ogilvy. A clutch 2-out double by Simmons plates Molitor in the third. Renko, the stretch and the delivery to Ogilvy is a 5-7. That's on Benji's card. A 35 is to right and deep. Back goes Jerry Martin. Gone. A 2-run bomb by the Brewer left fielder extends the Brewer lead. 1, 2, 3 more deductions from Renko. It's 5-0 Brewers in the bottom of the third. So the Royals are going to get action going in their bullpen quickly. Bill Castro is going to start to throw, the former Brewer. Meanwhile, Gorman Thomas comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. 2 outs in the third. Brewers have 3 in, nobody on. The pitch from Renko is on Gorman's card. It's in his out range. 75 on an RP, 48 on an RP is hit on the ground to UL Washington. He's up with it and throws to John Wathen for out number 3. The Brewers, though, have a big inning. They get 3 on 2 hits and now lead after 3 innings, 5-0. A nice little lead for Mike Caldwell as we go to the 4th. Who will face Brett, Otis, and McRae, the 3-4-5 hitters in the Royals lineup today. George is 0 for 1. The pitch from Caldwell is a 2-7. That's going to be on Brett's card, and he goes to left with it. It's a base hit. Dumps in front of Ogilvy. And the Royals have their leadoff batter on in the 4th. Here's Amos, 0 for 1. Caldwell's delivery is going to be on Otis's card, and it's more trouble. Line to right center and deep. It's going to get past Thomas. And let's see what is going to happen on the base paths. Brett's base running is a C only. Wow. He's a C. Gorman Thomas's throwing arm in center field is a 5. So we're talking about going first to home on a double to the outfield. He's a C, and it's a 5, and they're going to hold George at third because he'd only be safe 11-22. So second and third now with nobody out in the 4th for the Royals. They're down 5-0. Infield at normal depth. Caldwell, the stretch and the delivery, is going to be on McRae's card. Tapper in front of home plate. Yost a little too far away from him. He can't get it. Brett comes home. And Otis goes to third. It's 5-1 Brewers now. And Caldwell has some deductions I got to catch up on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White at the plate. Infield at double play depth. Caldwell the stretch, and the delivery to the Royals' second baseman is a 5-2. That'll be on Mike's card, but it's a base hit to right. Gets down in front of Moore. Scoring is Otis. Going to third is McRae. It's 5-2 Brewers now, and they're on the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jerry Martin coming to the plate. First and third. Brewer infield at double play depth. Caldwell could use a strikeout or a pop-up. The pitch is going to be on Martin's card. It's a 66. Out range for the RP. 18 for the RP. Popped him up. Foul territory. Cecil Cooper calling and taking for a big first out in the 4th. Now it's double play time for Slot. If Caldwell can get him to hit it on the ground. Caldwell, the stretch and the delivery is a 1-7. That is on Caldwell, on Slott's card, and 81 is in the out range. 36 for the RN. Ground ball, Molitor. We got runners at first and third. Molitor goes to Gantner for 1. The relay to Cooper is not in time. Slott beats the Rap at first. White is retired 5-4 on the fielder's choice. McRae comes home. Slott gets an RBI. It's 5-3 Brewers. And now it's John Wathen with Slott at first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it's Wathen. Caldwell the stretch. The delivery to John Wathen is going to be a clutch batting check. All right. His BD rating is a 0 for Wathen. So this is our column. We re-rolled the random number. 44, no action occurs. Return to normal play. So the next delivery from Caldwell to Wathen is a 2-8. That's on Wathen's card. It's an 87. That will be a base hit on the splits chart. Left-handed pitcher. Wathen's a right-handed batter. It's a base hit with a 2-base advance. Slott's going to third. That's going to get action up in the Brewer bullpen because Caldwell is imploding. Bob Gibson, not that Bob Gibson, starts to throw in the Brewer pen. 2 outs. Willie Wilson coming up. Tying run at first. 5-3 Brewers. Slott at third. Wathen at first. The pitch to Willie is a 3-8. That's going to be on Wilson's card. And a 31 is trouble. That's to left. And it's going to get past Ogilvy. Scoring is Slott. Wathen will be waived. But let's see what it looks like here. Ogilvy's arm is a T3. Wathen's running is a B. And we have 2 outs. He's a B and a T3, so we add 20 because there's 2 outs, so that's 11-56. Ogilvy hits Yount with the relay. Yount turns and throws to Yost, and it's not in time. It's a 2-run double for Willie Wilson. Scoring is Slott and Wathen. We are tied at 5, and Caldwell has spit the bit. That's it for him. Going to Gibson. Caldwell cannot get out of the 4th inning, and we have a tie game. So Bob Gibson is coming to the plate, is coming to the mound, excuse me. Caldwell goes 3 2/3 innings. He allows 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. He doesn't walk anybody, but he didn't need to. Didn't strike anybody out. Allowed 5 runs. They're all earned. And Willie Wilson is his responsibility at first base. He cannot win this game. He could lose it. Gibson is a right-hander. 20 relief appearances. He has a endurance rating of 9. Washington is 0 for 2. The pitch to UL from Gibson is going to be an error check, but it's on Gibson's card. 85 is in his out zone. Washington will be an LN. 23 is going to be hit to first, to Cooper. Cooper's error number is a 2. That means 11-16. He boots it. He boots it. Unbelievable. Now let's see how bad it is. 71 on the boot is an error type 3. It's a muffed ball, 2 outs. Wilson's going to score all the way from second base on the error as it trickles into short right field. And the Royals lead 6-5. That closes the book on Caldwell. The 6th run is unearned, but it does count. And now it's Brett with Washington at first. Are they going to send Washington on a stolen base attempt? You bet they are. Brett takes the first pitch, and here goes UL. The throwdown from Yost is a 46, and UL is in with a stolen base. That's run number 7 in scoring position. Brett's behind in the count, and the Brewers are having a disaster in the 4th inning. The pitch is a 3-9. That's on Brett's card, and a 16 is a base hit to right. They're going to be waving UL, you can bet. Moore's arm is a T4. Washington is an A base runner. So we're talking about second to home on a single to any outfield. He's a T4. It's an 11-52. The add 20, that's 72. 11-72, he's going to be safe. The throw is coming home, and he beats it. 7-5 Royals on an RBI single by George Brett. Now it's Otis, and Jim Slayton is starting to throw in the Brewer bullpen. Harvey Keene is breaking out the vaping materials in the Brewer dugout. Otis is 1 for 2. He batted earlier in the inning. The pitch from Gibson is on Otis's card, a 46. Hey, struck him out, and that ends the ugliest inning of the season to date. 2, 4, 6, 7 runs. And we go to the bottom of the 4th with your score. Kansas City 7, Milwaukee 5 after a 7-run inning on 6-7 hits. And 1 brutal error by Cecil Cooper. Bottom 3rd of the Brewer order coming in the 4th. The good news is the Brewers have time to give up even more runs. Moore, Yost, and Gantner coming. They're down by 2. Renko kicks and deals. That is going to be on Renko's card, and that is going to be a base hit up the middle for Charlie Moore, who continues his hot hitting. He's 1 for 2. 3 hits yesterday. Now it's Yost. Renko, I got to keep track of this now. Castro is back up and throwing for the Royals. Pitch to Yost is on Renko's card, and it's going to be a base hit to center. Around second goes Moore. He's going to third, and there's Brewers at the corners with nobody out in the 4th. Renko is taking in a lot of water. Now it's Gantner. Royal infield at double play depth. The pitch to Gantner is a 3-5. That's going to be on Gantner's card. It's tapped on the infield. Rolling toward Wathan. He's got no play. Home is Moore at 7-6 Royals. An RBI jam job by Gantner, and it plates a run. Yost at second. Gantner at first. Nobody out. That's going to do it for Renko, and it's going to be Bill Castro as the new pitcher for Kansas City. So the Brewers are fighting their way back. Renko goes 3+ innings. He allows 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. He walked 1. He didn't strike anybody out. He has allowed 6 runs. They're all earned, and Yost and Gantner are his responsibility on the base paths. He cannot win this game. He could lose it. Castro has an endurance of 15. He is 2 through 5 for his control numbers. Molitor is at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch from Castro is on Molitor's card. That's an 88. And that will be in his out range. He's an RN. 58 for the RN is a line drive caught by UL Washington. There's one gone in the 4th. Next up is Yount. Brewers need a hit to tie the game. 1 for 2 for Robin. Castro, the stretch and the delivery is going to be on Yount's card. It's going to be in the out range. He's an RN. A 42. Line drive caught by a diving George Brett. 2 gone. They're getting cuts, but they can't get them to fall in. Now it's Cooper. 2 outs in the 4th. Castro, the stretch, and the delivery to Coop. That's going to be on Castro's card. A 37 is in his out range. And a 37 for the LP Cooper is going to be hit to Frank White. He's going to go the short way to Washington, covering at second to end the 4th. The Brewers get 1, but could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot more. 1 run on 3 hits after 4 complete. Royals 7, Brewers 6. Bob Gibson out for inning number 5, and he'll face McRae, White, and Martin in the Royals' 5th. 1-run game. Gibson winds and deals. They're going to have an error check. It's going to be on McRae's card. The RN is a 47. That is a ground ball to Robin Yount. I should remember this by now, but Robin Yount is an E3. He's up with it. He throws to Cooper, and McRae is retired to lead off the 5th. Now it'll be White. Frank is 1 for 2. Everybody's 1 for 2 in the Royals lineup, at least. The pitch from Gibson is going to be on White's card. A 78 is in the out range. 58 for the RN. Line drive at Rockin' Robin Yount. 2 down. Now it's Jerry Martin. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Gibson winds and deals. It's on Gibson's card. A 65 is in his out range. 46 for the RP is hit on the ground to Robin. From the hole, he plants and fires to Cooper with the stretch. And that retires the Royals in the 5th. So the Brewers play better in the 5th. They get a 1-2-3. We're halfway through, and the Royals lead 7-6 after the Brewers were in front 5-0. Simmons, Ogilvy, and Thomas 4-5-6 coming in the bottom of the 5th against Castro. The pitch from Castro to Simmons is going to be on Simmons' card, and that's a base hit to left. Leadoff single for Simmons, and here comes Ogilvy, who homered in the 3rd. Another one of those sounds pretty good right now. Castro, the stretch and the delivery is a 2-12. That's on Ogilvy's card, and that's a base hit to left. Stopping at second, of course, is Simmons. 2 on, nobody out now for Gorman. Royals infield at double play depth here in the bottom of the 5th. The Royals lead 7-6. The pitch from Castro is on Castro's card. It gets by Slot for a pass ball. Another one of Castro's sinkers. And the runners move up 90 feet. Simmons to 3rd, Ogilvy to 2nd. There's still nobody out. Gorman with a chance to give the Brewers the lead. Infield is back. The pitch on Gorman's card. Hit to left and deep. Back goes Wilson. Gone into the bleachers. A 3-run bomb by Thomas gives the Brewers back the lead. It's 9-7 in the bottom of the 5th. That will get all sorts of activity going in the Royals bullpen as Thomas hits a bomb to left. All right, so it's going to be Don Hood starting to throw in the Royals bullpen. Charlie Moore, 1 for 2. The pitch to Charlie is going to be on his card. A 74 is in his out range. He's an RN. A 21 is popped up. In foul territory, John Wathan calling and taking for out number 1. Here's Yost, 2 for 2. Castro kicks and deals. On Yost's card, a 67 is in the out range. Ned swings at a 65 on the RP. Hitting the air to left. Willie Wilson in his tracks. 2 down. Now it's Gantner. 2 outs, nobody aboard. A 3-run inning for the Brewers so far. The pitch from Castro is too high. That's on Gantner's card. It's going to be in the out range. And LN 55 is a ground ball to UL Washington. He's up with it and throws to Wathan for out number 3. But the Brewers get a standing ovation from the crowd as Gorman hits a 3-run bomb to restore the lead at 9-7. We go to the 6th. Slot, Wathan, and Wilson, 8-9-1 coming for the Royals. I have a feeling 9 runs isn't going to win this game. Bob Gibson on the mound. The delivery to Slot is on Gibson's card. It's a 52 that's in his out range. Slot is an RN. 78 is hit in the air to center, but not deep. Gorman is there. 1 man out in the Royals' 6th. Here's Wathan. 2 for 2, the pitch from Gibson. Too high for his card. It's going to be on Wathan's card. That's a 66. In the out zone for the RN, that's a 75. Hit to center, but again not deep. Gorman is there. 2 down. Now it's Wilson. Willie Wilson, 2 for 3, 2 ribbies, 2 stolen bases, a double and a run scored. The pitch from Gibson is going to be on Gibson's card. It's in his out range. Wilson is an LN, a 38, and it's a line drive at Gantner. He makes the catch to retire the side. Bob Gibson has retired 7 in a row. Not that Bob Gibson. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order coming against Castro. Brewers lead 9-7. More runs. Harvey Keene just told his team. The pitch from Bill Castro. Going to be on Molitor's card, and it's a base hit to center field. Otis collects it and throws it back in. Slot can't throw anybody out. Molitor's going to be going. Castro with the delivery. Yount takes the pitch. There goes Molitor. No, he goes back to first. He bluffed a move. He didn't bust a move. He bluffed a move. The pitch from Castro to Yount is on Castro's card. It's an 81 that's in his out range. 52 for the RN. Ground ball hit to UL Washington. He goes to White for 1. The relay to Wathan is not in time. Yount beats the wrap by a half a step. He's safe on a fielder's choice. Molitor is retired 4-6. Now Yount with Cooper at the plate. Yount at first. Castro the stretch. The delivery to Coop is going to be an error check, but it's on Castro's card. No, wait a minute. 3-5 will be on Castro's card, no error check. And it's going to be a base hit to left. Look at Yount run. He's around first, heading to third. Willie Wilson's throw goes into second base. There's Brewers at the corners now for Simmons, and that's going to be all for Castro. The Royals are going to go with Don Hood. Dick Hauser wants left-hander Don Hood to face Ted Simmons. The Royals defense is going to play for 2. Double play depth. Yount at third, Cooper at first. Simmons. Chance to add insurance, or as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. The pitch from Hood is going to be a CD check because there are runners on base. A 26 for Simmons is an RN. Second base. Let's see if White has a clutch defense rating. I'd bet the mortgage he does. You bet he does. He's a 2. So, this could get ugly in a hurry. Clutch defense of 2. Simmons swings. Ooh, no action occurs. They just got away from that problem. All right, the next delivery from Hood to Simmons is going to be on Simmons' card, and it's a base hit to left. Scoring is Yount. It's 10-7. Stopping at second is Cooper. Another clutch RBI for Simmons. 2 on now with 1 out for Ogilvy. Hood the stretch. The delivery is on Ogilvy's card, but it's a 78. That's in his error rating. And his out range. Sorry. LP is a 65. That is hit to left. Willie Wilson toward the line is going to make the catch, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Gorman, who gets another standing O coming to the plate for his 3-run homer. Back in the 5th. Cooper at second. Simmons at first. 10-7 Brewers, bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Hood to Gorman is on Hood's card. It's a 61. That's going to be in his out range. 72 for the RP. Hit in the air to left and deep. Willie Wilson, warning track, wall, and makes the catch for out number 3. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Gorman has his second 3-run bomb in as many innings. But the Brewers get 1 more on 3 hits after 6. It's 10-7 Crew. Washington, Brett, and Otis coming up in the 7th for Milwaukee. 2-3 for Kansas City. Gibson back out. He's got 7 in a row retired. The pitch from Gibby is going to be an error check, but it's on his card. 37, no it's not. He walked him. Bad start to the inning for Gibson. Slayton starts to throw in the Milwaukee bullpen one more time. Brett at the plate. 10-7 Brewers, top of the 7th. Good game. SLUGFEST in Milwaukee. The pitch. We got a base runner on. Clutch defense check. 14 for the LP. That is to the pitcher. His CD is a 0. Here's our column. 31. Hit back to Gibson. He turns and fires to Yount at second. The relay to Cooper is not in time. Brett beats the rap at first, but they get an out. Washington is retired 1-6 on the fielder's choice, and here's Otis. Amos, 1 for 3. The pitch is a 1-7, so we'll have an error check. It's a 73 for the RN. 71. Hit in the air to left. Under it is Ogilvy. Is he going to drop the ball? That's the question on America's mind. Ogilvy is an E2. Not likely. And of course he does. He dropped the ball. Let's see what happened. 25. Error 4. Outfielder boots the ball. The batter takes a base. Other runners advance one base. So it's an E7. McRae comes to the plate as the tying run. Brett's at second. Otis is at first. They could go to Slayton here. Yep, they're going to go to Slayton. Gibson goes 2 2/3 innings, deserved a better fate. 2 errors were committed behind him. He allowed 1 run. It was not earned. 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He's in line for the win if the Brewers can hold the lead. Now, Pete Ladd starts to throw in the Brewer bullpen. And McRae is up. Brett at second, Otis at first, 1 man out in the 7th. The pitch to Hal is on McRae's card. A 73 is in his out zone. An RN is an 84. Hit to right. Charlie Moore toward the line is going to make the catch. No point in tagging for Brett. He's going to hold. And Frank White comes to the plate. He's the tying run. 2 outs now in the 7th. Slayton the stretch and the delivery of 5-8. That's on White's card. A 46 is in his out zone. And RN is a 56, and it's a ground ball to Yount. He flips to Gantner, and the Brewers get out of the mess. It's time to stretch them out in Milwaukee, try and restore feeling in your legs, and make one last trip for ale from your favorite beer vendor. Moore, Yost, and Gantner coming up against Hood in the 7th. Brewers lead 10-7. Hood winds and deals. That's on his card. A 23 is a base hit to right for Moore. He continues his hot hitting. He's 2 for 4. Here's Yost. Royals are going to get their bullpen cooking again. Mike Armstrong, a right-hander, starts to throw. Hood to Yost is going to be on Hood's card. It's in his out range of 43 for the RP. Line drive at Brett. He makes the catch. Staggers but holds on. Now it's Gantner. Lefty-lefty matchup. Hood to Gantner is going to be on Gantner's card. It's an 82. It's an outrange for the LN. 53. Ground ball to Washington. He goes to White for 1. The relay to Wathan is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play. Turned by the Royals to get out of the 7th. We go to the 8th with your score. Milwaukee 10, Kansas City 7. Slayton back out to face the bottom third of the Royals order. Martin, Slott, and John Wathan. All right, Slayton with a chance to face Martin, and I think they're going to go... No, they're not. They're going to let him bat. Here we go, 10-7. Top of the 8th. Slayton kicks and deals. That's going to be on Slayton's card. It's a 63 that's in his out zone. A 66 for the RP. Hit in the air to left. Ben Ogilvy toward the line, 1 down. Brewers had a 5-0 lead, gave it up, were behind 7-5, and then started the climb back. They now lead 10-7. The pitch to Slot is on Slayton's card. That's in his out range. Slot, the RN, 22. Ground ball, Jim Gantner. He's up with it. Throws to Cooper for out number 2. And now it's Wathen. And I think they're going to hit for him. Yes, they are. It's going to be Willie Aikens to bat for Wathen. Two outs in the 8th. Wathen finishes his day 2 for 3. Slayton kicks and delivers to Aikens. We have a triple. We have a Z chart. Look up. We have triples. So we go to the Z chart. It's a 64. We're going to consult the fielding table and draw a new random number. Fielding table 38. Difficult grounder to first. If he's a CD 1 or 2, scores an error. If he's a 3 or 4, it's an out. Well, clutch defense, it's an error. Cooper with an E3, and that'll bring up Willie Wilson with the incredibly slow Willie Aikens at first base. Going to take a triple to score him, maybe an inside-the-park homer. 2 for 4 for Wilson. Washington is on deck. Willie, the pitch from Slayton to Willie, is going to be on Wilson's card. It's an 88. That will be a base hit for Wilson. Aikens will stop at second with the right-hander on the mound. 2 on now with 2 outs for UL Washington and Brett on deck. Pete Ladd is humping it up in the bullpen. UL Washington at the plate. UL is 0 for 3. Royals trail 10-7. Tying run at the plate. The pitch from Slayton to UL. Going to be on UL's card. It's an 85. It's in his out zone. And LN 47. They're going to get out of it with a pop-up. Jim Gantner in foul territory is going to take it, and the Brewers get out of the mess one more time. Let's count the left on base for the Royals in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. We go to the bottom of the 8th with your score. Milwaukee 10, Kansas City 7. And the Brewers looking for insurance. Hood will be back out to face Molitor, Yount, and Cooper with Armstrong ready in the bullpen. The pitch to Molitor is going to be on Hood's card, and it's going to be in the out zone. Molitor with a 45 in the RN charts. Ground ball, UL Washington. He's up with it and throws to the new first baseman, Willie Aikens, for out number 1. Robin Yount coming up. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Brewers ahead by 3. The pitch from Hood. Going to be on Robin's card, and it's a base hit to left. 2 for 5 for Robin today. Cooper coming up. This may be Hood's last batter. The stretch, the delivery to Coop. And we have triples. So we got Z chart again. 41 on the Z chart. Batter clubs a drive down the third base line. Does it get past Brett? And it's a foul ball. Ooh. Could have been a game breaker right there. Cooper 2 for 4. The next delivery to him is going to be on Hood's card. It's an 84. That's out zone time. LP for Cooper. Fly ball deep to left, driving Willie Wilson back. He's going to make the catch, and Yount will retreat to first. Simmons now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th against Hood. The pitch is on Simmons' card, but it's in the out range. RN for Simba, 76. Hit to center, but not deep. Amos Otis in his tracks puts it away for out number 3. And we're going to go to the 9th with your score. Brewers 10, Royals 7. We get a new pitcher for Milwaukee. Will be Pete Ladd, the closer. And he will face the meat of the Royals lineup, Brett, Otis, and McRae. All right, Royals need 3 to keep it going. Ladd kicks and deals to George Brett. That is on Ladd's card. It's a 35, and hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! Now it's Otis. 1 for 4. Ladd winds and deals. On Otis's card, it's a base hit to left. Royals not going down without a fight. 1 out, 1 on in the 9th. McRae is up. White is on deck. Ladd the stretch. Checks Amos. The pitch home to McRae is on Hal's card. He hit him. He hit him with a pitch. 2 on, and that'll bring up the tying run in Frank White. White is 1 for 4. Brewers infield at double play depth. Bullpen activity for Milwaukee. Jamie Easterly and Tom Tellman, lefty-righty double-barreled action behind Ladd, who's running out of endurance points quickly. White at the plate. The pitch from Ladd. Going to be on Ladd's card. It's a 44, and it gets past Yost for a passed ball. 2nd and 3rd now. Double play no longer in order. White still at the plate. He's ahead in the count 1-0. Ladd the stretch, and the delivery to the Royals' second baseman is going to be on Ladd's card. It's in the out range. 21 for the RN is popped up. Cecil Cooper in foul territory is calling and taking for out number 3. Out number 2, excuse me. For out number 2 in F3, that's going to bring up Martin. Last chance saloon against Pete Ladd. Martin is 0 for 4. Otis at second. Otis at third. McRae at second. The pitch to Martin is on Ladd's card, and it's a base hit to right. Dropping in front of Moore. Scoring is Otis. Scoring is McRae. It's a 2-run single for Jerry Martin, and it's 10-9. And that's not the worst of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's almost out of gas. Oops. Got the wrong guy here. Ladd is at 5. 1 more, and he's on fumes right now. Slot coming to the plate. Oh for 4. 2 outs. Last chance saloon, Don Slot. Let's see if they want a runner for Martin. He's a B. I don't think they have anything better. They do. So they're going to run. It's going to be Onyx Concepcion running for Martin at first base. Concepcion is an A base runner. Slot at the plate, 0 for 4. Ladd the stretch, the delivery. It's on Ladd's card. It's a 28, and hey, struck him out. Brewers hang on for a dramatic 10-9 victory. Status Pro Baseball. Let's give you the totals of this tense, dramatic game. For the victorious Milwaukee Brewers, 10 runs, 17 base hits, and they committed 1, 2, 3 errors. For the Royals, 9 runs, 12 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Bob Gibson. The ugly save goes to Pete Ladd, and the loss goes to Bill Castro. The Brewers are now 5-5 on the young season. Thanks for being with me. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. I need to breathe into a lunch bag. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KurtBerglund14, and follow us on Facebook, Universal Baseball Association Lounge, and don't forget to watch Cards and Dice TV on YouTube. Good stuff. All right, have a good day, everybody. So long, everybody.